Okay, folks, here's our next little video. I wanted to share some things with you about our plants. Now, let's remember that these wild lettuces are where our domesticated, I guess, hybrid lettuces come from. The Lactuca sativa is our regular lettuce that we find in the grocery store. So, when you have some kind of issue with the plant and you want to learn a little bit more about it, I would suggest that you Google using the common lettuce as your key point of a word describer. So, we know that we've got issues with rust on the leaves. There is a powdery mildew that gets on the leaves, and then there is um, also a wilt. I think it's what it's called. Hang on, I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to read you some information on this. Okay, so the powdery mildew, first of all. It is a parasitic fungus, and then there's two really big words. And the fungus may develop both on leaf surfaces, producing white powdery spores. So I have seen that on these plants. Now, how you can manage that mildew is to have proper ventilation around the plants, increased air movement within the plant, and you can use fungicides. Okay, we know the reality of using some things to benefit us in the overall picture. Now, there is organic treatments of getting rid of powdery mildew. Now, these were very fascinating to me. Potassium bicarbonate, milk, neem oil, vinegar, baking soda, garlic, sulfur, and copper fungicides. Now you dilute all those and you mix dishwashing liquid in it. That helps adhere it to the plant surface so that the protectant stays on the plant. So the milk one was very interesting to me. As I read further down, it said you just take regular milk and you can dilute it down and spray on the plant, or you can not dilute it at all. Now I want to show you what I do. And this has been very helpful, and it's just one of those things. I did it intuitively, and it turned out to work. Okay, you see on this stalk right here, let me get where you can see it. Okay, I've taken all the leaves off from the bottom to the top, and that is how I do the leaves. Is I take it from the bottom to the top. My canadensis over there, you see I've done the same thing. Now, one thing about the brown dots on it. Now, being a farm girl, I'm used to this. You don't throw this away. It's not harmful to you. It's still usable. But what we've gotten used to is that in grocery stores, because they want to make them visually pleasing, they don't put things out that have any kind of, let's say, aesthetically displeasing signs on it. Like, I grew up with apples with spots on it, and peaches too, and lettuce as well. So and then also, you see, I've got some right here. I haven't been pulling leaves off of that one. That's why. Now, I will dry these leaves, and I have been making a few pouches of some of these kind of leaves that I will use for making a smudge. And what I'm doing is I'm drying them out flat so that then I can bundle them together and then bind it with some twine or some sisal. I think that's how you pronounce it. But so you see, these plants are looking real good. I just have a few little blights on it, and the ones in the backyard as well. But what I do is I pull those leaves so that then there's air circulation around it. So that might be something you'd want to do. But also remember that there are some organic treatments that you can do for the plant. So I just wanted to bring that to you right now and see how tall my canadensis is getting. Look how tall. I'm so proud. Until next video, goodbye.